Stream time, weekly time, it's that time. We've got a new sort of overlay for you guys here. As you can see, the larger player cam showing the stream station. I got Gamer Harry and some other people coming up. Guy I'm not familiar with, and I'm so sorry. I'll learn your name eventually. But anyways, this is the Game Realms weekly Street Fighter V tournament. It looks like it's going to be against Nah You Good.
You gotta give me a sec real quick.
Take your time. Take your time.
Man, we're old, or at least I'm old, and I can't see
I was squinting just as hard as you were.
I think that's a lot better.
I completely agree. If you guys don't know him, what are you doing with your lives? Vicious is here tonight. Thank you so much for coming.
Glad to be here. I was waiting for this to come back, actually. I have neglected this local, but it's a new year. Hashtag new me.
New year, new me.
But no, honestly, I just want to see. I was popping in to see who else is showing up to the Valley now. Just to kind of scout the local talent. Gamer Harry, as always, one of my favorite players.
Hit us with the handshakes beforehand.
Yeah, dude. He didn't even shake his opponent's hand. He went to us first. How rude. But no, you good. Don't worry about it.
Which is actually... It's going to be Gamer Harry versus Nah You Good for our first match on stream.
But yeah, speaking of local talent, again, Gamer Harry, no stranger to the tournament scene. Does very well for himself within the circuit. Outside of locals too. Like he shows up to majors, does what he can. Does what he can with Vega, now switched over to Akuma.
Do you agree with the fact, I think I saw, I feel weird citing tier lists I see on Twitter, but like, because you know they could be from anywhere. But do you agree that Vega is the weakest character in the game right now? I've seen that thrown around by, I can't remember if it was like Tokido's or maybe Tokido and somebody else's tier list or something like that. They were inferring that, oh my god, we're at the bottom of the screen. That's not right. OBS man, do you know how to solve this?
Do you want me to change it to the player count?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and lock.
In the meantime, I'm going to commentate myself next to this game. Of course, we've got, like Vicious mentioned, Gamer Harry playing his Akuma. And Nah You Good going with Laura here, so hopefully Nah You Good wanting to start that infamous party time, the Laura V-Trigger. Sticking with the V-Trigger 1 as expected. Although Gamer Harry picking the V-Trigger 2, the Tatsumaki extender. Shoutouts to Super Art 3 from Third Strike. Big crush counter. Nah You Good hasn't fallen for that forward fierce yet. Gets an overhead of his own. Counter hit. Could this be where the pressure starts? No, unable to activate. Corner pressure. You really think he was looking for some activation there, and Gamer Harry punishing the EX elbow.
That's not right.
Nobody saw that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't. This is everything's going as planned. In the idea of a theater performance, generally the audience doesn't know anything's wrong if you don't say.
Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it.
I'm not worried about a thing. Gamer Harry with the big EX Shoryu. I love characters that have the double Shoryu.
We'll figure it out some other time.
Some other time. Yeah. Not right now. Ooh. Missed an opportunity to punish the Shoryu there. Gamer Harry, nice convert.
Same side. That's got to be the... V-Trigger 2 spin that. And he homes in on it, so he gets pressure afterwards. Not a big threat, but that was pretty neat.
Super cool.
I forget we're looking at the screen rather than the actual PC.
A trick that I learned from yours... Or not. I was going to say yours truly, but I meant you.
I forget sometimes. You know, it's just a long time. And wow, okay. Nah You Good gets the second round.
Edges it out there.
Very good.
Or our final round here. Yeah, the Tatsumaki extender, I mean, it just... You could debate its efficacy compared to V-Trigger 1, but
sure.
Damn it if it doesn't look cool.
It's aesthetically pleasing to see all the hits of that combo extender. But still, like, there's some neat things you can do off of it, like canceling normals that aren't really cancelable.
Right.
You could do like a sweep, like maybe get a crush counter sweep, cancel it to a demon flip to a 50-50 because it's hard to tell what side to block. A lot of that's kind of surfaced on Twitter once the V-Trigger 2 hit the scene. But other than that, I still think Trigger 1's the way to go. But Gamer Harry is sealing the first game without any use of V-Trigger 1.
Or nearly any meter there as he finishes the first game with full critical art. Saying, I don't need this meter. I play this game like My ancestors intended me to.
By the way, he doesn't get access to Raging Demon in V-Trigger 2, does he?
He does not. Which is a bummer.
It's a huge bummer, actually.
How are you going to be Akuma without Raging?
I agree.
Has there been any iteration of Akuma in any game?
Not one.
Where he doesn't have at least the stance and then the...
Like, in every version or every fighting game he's been in, or any game, period, he has access to the Raging Demon because that's his, like, keynote. That's his, like, signature move.
Right.
Even in, like, Puzzle Fighter, right?
Yeah.
There's no input, but if you happen to hit, like, a very large diamond combo or, like, chain, not diamond combo, but just a chain, right?
Yeah.
He does Raging Demon on you.
Yes. And it's awesome.
It's sick.
Even in Puzzle Fighter, it's awesome.
Yeah. And we're not going to see it in V-Trigger 2. Why?
Strange choice.
It's very odd.
But yeah, Gamer Harry going up one game and now finding himself on match point here. Now you good looking to start some sort of comeback.
Yeah. And this is the hard part, right? Just kind of testing out Akuma. Oh my god. Akuma's normals.
This could be the start of something.
I
Using that elbow a lot.
I like that pressure, but he does give up his turn afterwards. If not used in a meaty situation after the elbow. And Gamer Harry knows it. That's why he was able to fight his way out the corner so efficiently.
Right.
Oh, the counter hit? Yes. That wasn't even a full conversion, actually. It doesn't give you that much extra frames off the counter hit, low, medium kick. Ooh.
Command grab to start it off. Has full critical art as well. Has a lot of meter to go with.
Good block. Gamer Harry. Now You Good was like a couple mix-ups away from actually getting Gamer Harry to block the incorrect way. The scary situation was having Now You Good's Laura get the meaty elbow going off of Wake Up, and then having it really ambiguous after that, because she is at an advantage, if I remember correctly.
Yes. I think there's also maybe some mismanagement of resources there. There's a couple of times that you possibly saw Laura's ability to activate V-Trigger and keep the pressure going, as well as sitting on full critical art, even when you lose. It's one of those things, I think it's a common fighting game nugget of wisdom, or at least I guess a feeling that's conserved throughout, is that, man, it does not feel good to lose with full meter, because you're going to be sitting there kicking yourself thinking, if I just did this cancel, if I just did this EX, if I just explored this option that I was given, it very possibly could have helped me win that round. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. But, what's the phrase? Only a fool trips over what's behind him.
Yes.
So I'm sure Now You Good hopefully is going to be reflecting on that match constructively, but not beating himself up too much rather. And we'll see him hopefully progress through the lower bracket. As we are going to our second match here. Once again, guys, if you're just joining us, this is Game Realms weekly Street Fighter V tournament in Burbank, California. You can find us at game-realms.com, as well as on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram.
What?
Tumblr, that's right.
Tumblr.
I don't know what's posted there. I don't frequent it, but maybe anyone else who does frequent Tumblr can explain the commenting tree system to me.
It's all memes. Now it's like a cesspool of memes. Honestly, like nobody's been to Tumblr since like 2015, 2016.
I wonder how many like bots exist on social media that if a nuclear bomb like hit the servers or like just blew up the world, actually, if a nuclear bomb just blew up the world, how many more times like a meme would be retweeted or like reposted or reblogged? That would be the only trace of life. Aliens would come years from now finding the wreckage of Earth, and it's just
memes.
Twitter bots reposting memes.
That'd be the fucking worst. It's like, oh, we get to study human life after its extinction.
Yep.
And it's like something about Trump.
Or my face when
about Cardi B or something. You know, like oh, Cardi B must
this
have been
is
the
our
ruler
legacy.
of this planet.
This is our legacy.
Come on.
Horribly artifacted GIFs that have like 3 active frames. I don't think active frames is the right word there. I think I jumbled up my fighting game terms with internet terms. Anyways, we're going to have a heavy hitter match coming up. Next, it's going to be Ender versus Commander Jesse, a Urian versus Dalzin matchup. Something that I'm sure that people get their fair taste of Urians. Fairly popular and strong character. Dalzin not as much, but if you're in the area, if you're local to Southern California, no doubt you've heard and or played against Commander Jesse, a fearsome rival to anyone trying to declare that yoga is dead. Disco may be dead, but Yoga... Oh, wait, that's one of the things?
Did you see that?
I did not. Sorry. Did something happen?
Yeah, so this is labeled incorrectly.
Ah, well, so it's funny because I noticed that this time around, for whatever reason, it was switched. Usually commentators up there and players are down there. Anywho.
I'm fixing the problem, boys.
It's funny, I just noticed, I think that
we're in.
We're in, boys! Thank goodness for this man. Vicious FGC. Saving the world right now. Saving the stream. Well, saving my world right now. This is, speaking of bad Tumblr memes.
I guess Ender just has to move over a little bit, but
so far, as far as we're concerned, this half of his face is adequate for us. Jesse's doing a good job keeping it out. Until then, Aegis Reflector starting up the mix-up.
I got it. I fixed it.
You are the best. You are the hero of the day. Nominated person of the week
So
is Vicious.
Yeah, we gotta change the names too. That was my fault.
Totally okay.
It is Ender versus Commander Jesse.
This is the first game.
Well,
Jesse had a great sequence, and he finishes it there. Man, almost barely hangs on. The reflector the second reflector had come out. Ender had started off the mix-up with the first reflector that hit off the low-medium kick. But man, always terrifying to try to regain your composure after that V-trigger one comes out.
Yeah. I'm actually curious to see if Ender has any sort of V-trigger 2 stuff under his belt. To kind of like use against Dawson.
Yes,
I still like V-trigger 1, but it'd be cool to see the change in effect.
Yeah, and especially too him changing maybe after the first game, kind of utilizing that addition of a second resource for characters to its fullest extent.
And it's pretty good. I don't know. I like it personally.
Very good. I agree.
You could set up some really neat unblockable setups with it. Actually not with Dawson because he does have reversal teleport. But some other characters you could set up some pretty neat unblockables.
Good point. Yeah, definitely character specific. Jesse with the anime style dodge there, just out of the range.
He's so crafty with his positioning. Like he'll Yoga teleport out of harm's way and then just harness the power of Yoga even further to make you think the exact opposite when he hits you with the jab midway through.
Yeah, there's a I've mentioned anime before, but there's sort of this like anime style shift when Jesse really gets in the zone. He starts just using teleport as like a sidestep.
Yes.
Just to dodge things and punish him, falling down with big crouch fierce.
He goes from 2D to 3D in an instant.
Talking about V-Trigger 2 with Urian, Classico was here a while ago, and he had some interesting sort of kind of option select setups to catch backdashes, to catch V-reversals, things like that. And he was a big fan of it. It was nice to see him work that.
Yeah, because it does have 1 bit of armor as you use V-Trigger 2. So it's really neat. Oh, man. Yeah, he's not going to utilize the rest of that ball, but it's fine. Jesse's doing just all right. Oh,
Second
the ball.
one out. That was
He got rid of the mirrors so fast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Ender's getting antsy. You can see it in his
Running
movement.
into normals.
And he knows Jesse is willing to take that trade. Look at the red on Jesse's life. Like mere pixels away from losing.
Yes.
Actually, or from at least a double KO.
That was a jumping fierce trading with the EX&E, yeah? And
Yes.
it's funny, so he...
Or I think it was a jumping jab, or whatever. I think it's either strong or jab. Jab goes downwards, and then strong goes forward.
That's right.
I think.
And so it's funny you mentioned him getting antsy there. That was the difference between that trade killing him or him getting another chance after that air reset. Stun racking up for Ender as well. He's got to stay cool under this pressure. Same side. Almost anything will stun.
Oh,
X headbutt to get out.
He's still not out of there yet. Okay, now stun is no longer a factor, but here comes the mirror. Into it, juggle time. I like that. Meaty headbutt. Jesse knows he's not allowed to press a button. Great stuff from Ender. Awareness from Ender with
What
the pressure.
attack.
Again, he's just chasing him down. That's so difficult. What is he supposed to do?
Wow, catches him on the backside of that V-Trigger 2. Trying to jump over. Gets caught.
man.
Unfortunate. Jesse takes it 2-0.
That's rough. Jesse had the right idea too. He was just kind of moving around to see how Ender would anticipate the fireball. If he sat there and blocked at the right range, Jesse goes for the teleport.
Right.
And if he jumps, he's going to teleport again to swipe him out of the air. I think it was just like different timing on the teleport is what Jesse had in mind for whatever scenario Ryan picked.
Yeah.
Either block or avoid it, right?
Well, and that's the benefit of having a life lead, having a character at that distance, especially like Dalton, especially like we said, Jesse's so good at using those mobility options. He really can make you choose the inefficient, the odds or the choices that are against your favor, and it's so difficult to get in.
Yeah. Jesse's cheap, actually. Let's not forget.
Guy's broken. We're gonna have.
Let me fix this.
Oh yeah, go for it. Vicious being the excellent stream producer right now, fixing webcams and all sorts of stuff. Shoutouts to our viewers that we have right now. Mean Mr. Mustard number 9. That's a hell of an alliteration. How's it going? And Mid Tiers. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. This is, of course, the Game Realms Street Fighter V Weekly. You can follow us at Game Realms. So I used to do this to point to the things, and now I have to do. See those things? Those are social media links, especially the Tumblr one.
What's actually the Twitter? I mean, sorry, the Twitch. The Twitch link.
The Twitch link is twitch.tv / whatever it is, game_realms.
Oh fuck! All right, I put the wrong one.
And we're going to be having Rotten Seagull versus Combo Fiend coming up for us here.
Interesting lore about Rotten Seagull. I actually took his points online after he beat me like 4 games straight. And then I gave him the run back every time. And then when I won, he ducked.
Wow. Okay.
And then I saw him play again. Or actually, I matched up with him again. I was like, and then I beat him again. I was like, all right, well, that's how it is, huh?
I guess that's justice. Well, guys, this is the reason that you don't dodge the run back online.
Because I know who you are.
Because now we're less than 10 feet away from each other.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, if you don't want to lose your points to a scrub like me, it's understandable.
Maybe a little beef in the streets. Cooking up some beef tonight at Game Realms.
That's petty talk. I ain't about it. But points are points, man.
It's polite beef.
I wasn't afraid of getting those points taken from me, but then again, I was only a lowly super plat. But it's all good.
Points are a thing that I think you have to treat like whenever you go gambling, right? You have to be willing to lose everything. You have to put aside these points and go.
I can't agree with you on that.
You have to put aside the points and say, I'm willing to go all the way down to bronze to learn my lesson.
I can't agree with you when it comes to gambling.
Oh yeah. So if you were taking this advice as actually gambling advice, don't.
Please don't.
Don't lose all of your money on purpose. That doesn't make any sense.
Combo Fiend on the right. We haven't seen him in a minute, but he is back.
Oh, sorry. I have the name
trying
switched.
to flex on the younger generation. He's like, let me show you how I played Street Fighter.
And boy, how he plays it. We've seen him now 2 tournaments so far since we've started off in 2018. And this Colleen V-Trigger 2 is fascinating.
Yes, it is. It's she can dash anywhere she pleases. She can dash cancel into normals. And she has extended hitboxes on her hands.
And we've seen it time and time again. Combo Fiend making great work of that dash up sort of low or throw mix up. He can chain it into the fierce as well. He locks in the purple stuff. Catches him though. Smart. Good tech. One of the things we've also remarked
rock bottom
at Combo Fiend's ability to whiff punish so well and activate, getting the full bounty out of his footsies.
Oh, he missed it. Okay, so he tried to meaty. I don't know if that was intentional. I can't tell it from here if that was intentional.
If it worked, we'll say it was.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Ron
totally
pressed the button pretty late. It could have been a throw tech. It could have been a jab. Could have been a late jab, which is like what the meta kind of leans towards now. But either way, Peter managed to capitalize on it, taking the first round. And again, already establishing the momentum. He's out of there using that V reversal, but again, back in the corner.
Wow, just standing at that perfect range to catch the dash out, and more pressure in the corner here. Rotten Seagull has to hold this entire pressure.
And, you know, Peter's not afraid of your defensive options. He's just going to rush you down majority of the time.
Activate. Could be the beginning of a big comeback for Rotten Seagull right now.
It's going to be a long hill to climb, though, to be honest with you. 63 seconds working towards Combo Fiend's favor. A large amount of life in his favor as well. And then just letting that V-Trigger wind down, true sign of a professional.
I was going to say veteran nerves there, veteran gameplay, game plan rather.
Yeah.
Taking him to the first game victory in this best of 3. All of the matches except for winners, losers, and grand finals are best of 3 here.
Yeah.
straight back in it. Oh, sorry, no. Going to his character select screen. Do you think we'll see a V-trigger change from Seagull? He picked 2 in this last one.
I do like 1 over 2. I mean, like, he didn't get a lot of chances to really utilize V-trigger 2.
True, good point.
Whatsoever, so V-trigger 1 would be neat.
Oh,
but it doesn't matter. He's going to Ed, boys.
That's right. I should have paid attention to his tweets that he was making earlier today. He was saying he has been working on Ed, and he's excited to bring out his Ed to his first weekly here.
I can't stand Ed's face. Like, it's gross. He smiles, and it makes me cringe. It's like, it gives me nightmares.
It definitely has an effect. I think it's polarizing between different people. I wonder if your ability to main Ed relies on your ability to tolerate his face. It might be something along those lines.
All jokes aside, though, Ed is pretty much a solid character in Season 2. A lot of his combo ability has been adjusted this season. So a lot of things that kind of were inconsistent, a lot of his combos that were inconsistent involving his jet upper were fixed in Season 2. Or excuse me, Season 3. I forget what season we're in sometimes.
Yeah. It's interesting to see how...
We don't count 1.
We don't talk about
one. We don't talk about 1.
It's interesting to see how sort of like quality of life changes can help a character so much like that, right? Like just having the certain combo work from all ranges, or things, the follow-ups work on every character, et cetera, in every situation. So far, interesting stuff from Ron Siegel, but I don't think he's going to have a chance to...
Oh, other side?
The Glaciers with EX out of it. Throw in the corner. Can he do something against V-Trigger? Looking for Activate, I'm sure.
He's out of there. I love that use of the V-Trigger, too.
And jumps right over
the
the
whiff
Ed one
punish,
as
that
well.
was sick. Okay, that was cool. Little knick-knack damage, but it's pretty legit to see whiff punish normals.
Agreed. And dashing forward with the throws to take it. Combo Fiend finds himself on match point.
Yeah. And, like, I don't know what it is with, like, the veterans, right? Their timing is so hard to challenge, right? They're able to frame trap you in the ways that you do not expect it,
Absolutely.
or you think you know, right? And then they also get you with the throws so well. It's I don't know what it is, what phenomena that is, but
Yeah,
I've experienced it firsthand in multiple games.
Absolutely. I mean, it's an interesting. It's a time scale that compounds upon itself. So
The whiff punch was so sick. What up, dude? Chilling. Big chilling.
In like 6 months, dude.
EX upper
No, I
to
was
get
here
out
for the
of
last
it.
one.
Whiff punish again, just like you said.
There was a
There's
lot
the
of
veteran
people
footsies coming in.
Trying to get second place?
I commentated.
Baits out the EX as well. He had a read on a back throw, takes it, and
Guess why I don't remember that?
Peter, aka Combo Fiend, takes it 2-0 over Rotten
Did I
Seagull
guess
here.
correctly? Okay. You made me miss the sick. Oh man, whatever.
It was an interesting choice seeing the Ed pick come out. I feel like,
Peter.
of course, got a ways to go, but I mean, holding your own against Combo Fiend's Colleen is great. Like you're gonna have a hard time no matter what. And just like you were saying, the way that Peter, AK, does he not prefer Combo Fiend now? I'm just curious.
I just call him
Cool.
Peter. Thanks, man.
Static electricity
Yeah,
causing a
sucks to
problem
suck.
here.
Sucks to suck over there. I've been playing Blanca, if you haven't noticed.
Nice. trying to reach out and be social, and you get electricity.
I didn't put my my story mode costume suit on. So
Oh
that's
my
why.
goodness! How that's
I
gonna
can't
be
wait
the,
to play it. I honestly I hate that costume a lot, but it's just it's so funny.
It's so funny, and is it the
She's here for the bald guy.
is it going to be the best thing that happens to fighting game cosplay in like a decade? Can you imagine? Can you imagine
I
how many
can't
people
imagine.
are going to go to the next like big anime thing with that specific Blanca
See,
costume?
if Capcom were smart, they would start mass producing these costumes
Oh my god!
and then like spiking up the price.
Plushies.
They already have the plushies made.
Oh, they do? Okay.
So in Capcom Cup, Ono came out with the story mode
that's right.
Blanca.
That's
so
right.
they have the plushies made for sure.
They need to capitalize on all of the commercial marketing there. Maybe oven mitts that you can use as well. I'm thinking slippers, like the old like Homer
Oh,
Simpson
God.
face slippers. There's
Jeez.
so much potential here.
That'd be pretty cool actually.
Capcom,
I'd be
please.
a fan. So I really dislike Blanca as a character.
I agree. Yeah,
I've
hate him.
always disliked him since his inception.
Yep.
But I really want to play him in 5. I really would like to play him in
That
5.
is an internal conflict. How does that make you? Do you like?
Because I don't care anymore is what it is. I've
Okay.
already died inside in terms of character loyalty.
Got
because
it.
none of the character archetypes I like are in the game. Other than Ryu V-Trigger 2. Because I like to parry. That's all I have.
Man, that
You can catch these hands, by the way. You should definitely.
we should play a little bit.
V-Trigger 2. My V-Trigger 2 Ryu is degenerate.
Can I just watch and learn from your V-Trigger 2?
No, you're not
Ryu?
going to jack shit. That's the thing. I'm such a degenerate when it comes to parry. Like, you won't even understand what's going on. You're not even playing Street Fighter 5 anymore. You're playing 3S with me.
Oh my goodness.
No, you're playing Street Fighter 4.
You're
'cause
playing
it's focus attack.
what is it? P Groove CVS 2 when you enter that?
We don't talk about P Groove. That's forbidden. That's forbidden knowledge.
What happened, Capcom?
Shout
Going
outs
into
to
this,
Gina. Shout outs to mid tiers. What
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us. It's a wonderful Tuesday night here in surprisingly chilly SoCal. It's gotten a little cold.
The Valley is always stupid when it comes to weather, bro. You've been here for a while, right?
Yeah,
you've gone through a couple seasons and endured.
It's been a year and a half now, and it's what's happening. What do I do?
You're a good transplant. We appreciate you.
Oh my goodness.
If you feel like going back to Torrance, then we don't blame you.
Okay, that's
Because the Valley sucks. I'll be honest with you.
what wardrobe do I keep? Anyways, we're into the match. Jesse versus Snacks here. Definitely a harder matchup for Dalsum, I think, than I guess I don't know. Urian and Ibuki both have those like really tough traps, although maybe harder in season 3 for Ibuki. What a setup!
So unsure of what that button press was. It could have been Jesse kind of late teching, unbeknownst to Snacks, because he just went through his went through his routine anyway.
What an interesting little sequence there. Had the invincibility to go through the projectile originally, but it lingered and still got him afterwards. Jesse teleporting, moving around.
Oh, in the last second attempt to try to anti-air, Jesse was not in time. Snacks getting round 1 of game 1.
Yeah, excellent showing from him, showing really good patience. Like we said, sort of the anti-antsiness that you had mentioned earlier. Picked the right spot to jump in. This time, though, running into fireballs, not a good look.
I wish we could see past their heads. I honestly, this is tough. This is super hard. I can't. There we go.
Let's scoot a little bit.
Tight.
Yeah, there are the stature of certain players can make that difficult from time to time.
Yeah, that back throw sets up the Oki with crouch strong, and he
Should
gets
be a
it
stun as
correctly.
well.
Naruto.
Just the last hit.
Please.
So
He
much
could go for a
scaling.
good reset here. Other side, he wasn't ready. Not enough. Another reset had to happen.
Oh, Snacks. On the verge of taking game 1 from Jesse
I
right
don't like
now.
this. I don't
Has
like
to deal
this
with
now.
V-Trigger 2 now. Oh, flies over it.
The Tanuki suit.
Look at how leisurely Dalsum just spits this inferno towards you. Stays in
He
front.
tried to press a button. Oh no, that's not enough for Snacks to get away clean. That target combo was mad negative.
Yes, and Jesse having the available resources to finish it all in one combo. We're going to the final round here in our first game. Wow, I love to see players try to whiff punish the limbs of Dalsum.
That's always fun.
It's such a good thing just to see the attempt, even if they don't hit it.
Oh, he still got him with a frame trap afterwards.
Overhead is well stunned.
All right,
Same
now
position.
he's got to finish it. He's got to go for the reset. Same side. Good box from Jesse.
Yeah, great defensive series. Eats the throw though.
Oh, actually, stands strong even better.
The backdash afterwards.
Oh,
Jesse
man.
with the patience.
Now's the time to not overextend.
What a trade.
Oh, the kunai whiff punish. That was sick. I don't know if that was intentional. Snacks, was that on purpose? Please tell me that was on purpose.
Oh, the nod and the smile. He gave us the clever little look there.
That was, I gotta admit, that was pretty sick.
That was great. I
The
mean,
roundhouse whiff and throws it for the Hidden Leaf Village. That was tight.
you could see it
He's
coming.
the next Hokage for sure.
Yeah, that was like this. That was like the effect when you have the slow-mo finish in Tekken. You could see the leg extended.
It's so cool. Oh, back-to-back roundhouses.
Converts off the kunai. Good
Damn,
timing.
Boys got the combos. All right. Stand strong, meaty. Keep him honest.
Jesse's been blowing up these shimmy attempts from Snacks. Picking up some kunais where he can. Good convert there from Jesse at mid-range. Standing
Oh,
just
right in and
outside.
No whiff punishes available, though. Oh, yo, crush counter. He's not going to sit there and block it. Good way to move forward from Snacks. Doesn't want to face the repercussions of standing still for that fireball.
Right, often a non-intuitive thing, right? Again, we see him walking under it. Snacks knows how to play platforming games.
I bet as soon as Jesse throws that out again, he's going to go for the slide this time.
Ooh, interesting.
Something to note for Snacks. The next time he tries to walk under a fireball, Jesse's coming in hot with the slide.
Both players sitting on full V-trigger right now.
Woo! Out of there. The movement, the banter between both of them. trying to find an opening.
Snacks is doing pretty good, not taking too much damage trying to get in. Has taken a standing forward and a jumping jab so far.
Ooh.
One V trigger begets another
for
jump
the
in.
hidden Leaf Village. All right, well, not enough. Kunai's got it. No, he overextended into the throw. Meaty time. What a scumbag. Yo, teleport to the other side on his wake up? That is gross.
And that must have been a heartbreaking round to lose for Snacks. As like you said, he overextended. He had him in the corner and got back thrown.
Commander Jesse playing with the man's heartstrings. Nice check. And yo, that counter hit medium kick into the rest of the combo. Stand short. Yoga Flame.
Start of a mix up here. Once again, the shimmy attempts not
Yo,
landing
medium
true.
kicks on medium kicks. Jesse hasn't pressed the button. He's trying to late tech as much as possible.
How many knives can one schoolgirl carry? Tries to whiff punish again, perhaps. Wow,
I think about
jumps
6.
over.
About 6 is what she's got.
Approximately 6. Her the pencil bag only can hold so many.
Right. Again, the kunai is not really doing much to threaten Commander Jesse, but Snacks had meter to make it a threat.
There's the second. Jesse also sitting on full critical right now.
I like the patience from Snacks too. Ooh, walking up.
This
Meaty Yoga
pressure.
Flame.
Another V trigger. Does he have a setup here? What's he going to do? No, nothing. Jesse trying to use his resources to finish this off. Jumping jab doesn't do it. Anything.
Oh man,
And another one will
the
take it.
snipe tied up 1-1.
1-1 going to the final game here in this best of 3.
Pretty good. Yoga Gale is what it's called. The jump up Yoga Flame thing.
Yes, Yoga Gale.
That's what it was. Mean Mr. Mustard, number 9. Tight.
Sounds like a character you could select in Jet Set Radio.
Probably. I wouldn't know, actually.
The game is tight. If you ever have a chance.
Never had the Xbox. Or Dreamcast, I guess.
Oh, man. What a magical system.
I know.
It
was
turned
too ahead of its time.
It turned $5 Blockbuster rentals into games that you could own.
It's so sick.
Oh, man. Both players playing a little bit slower in this beginning of the third game. Jesse with the excellent zoning so far.
Oh, that still hit? See, that might be a problem. I don't know if it's going to be too much of a threat for Jesse now. Snacks has to slowly rebuild that V gauge. It's going to be a definitely advantage for Jesse. That was a -2 string. That's why he wasn't able to punish.
Yeah, this time Snacks not making the error of completing the super negative target combo, finishing it with the stand light instead. Negative but not punishable.
Good challenge from Snacks. I don't know, man. I was a little unorthodox, but
Unfortunately, still gets hit.
no, you cannot press buttons when that kunai comes through. But
I was gonna
Snacks.
say.
Woo.
Ibuki looking like Frieza right now with the disc loops.
Comes back on the other side. Nobody else in the cast does that.
What can be hit by their own stuff? Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I know Krillin throws destructive discs, but
Oh,
I don't
that's
know
true.
if they get recalled. I don't recall.
I don't recall if they can be recalled. Yoga Gale?
And I like that. Yeah, he's minimizing the risk there, blocking the first stand strong, and when he actually gets hit, Snacks isn't ready to convert all the way.
Right, yeah.
So it's really, really strong defense. Kind of like a mind game being inserted into Snacks' head. He's not ready for the conversions.
Oh, and it must be frustrating too. Like you're trying so hard to open somebody up, and yet they're just taking little bits of damage here, not like big combos into resets, which is what Ibuki's all about.
Yeah. Jesse with a very hefty life lead. Bar in both the gauge and the EX meter.
Yeah, just a mountain to climb right now. A pixel of health is Snacks.
That had to be teleport backwards. I swear. I heard more than one button, but don't worry about it. Not worried about it.
If we just in the same way that we asked Snacks if he meant to do that, whatever it was that won him the first game.
Yeah.
Oh, is the V trigger activate on the as a whiff punish?
Right. But Jesse moving on further on into winners. I believe that's round 2 for him.
Yes, which I
versus
will.
Snacks.
Speaking of which, I will post the bracket in chat for anyone who wants to be following along at home.
Yeah, we still haven't done the shortcuts brackets.
No. See, we could. That's something we
teleport
should
again?
do.
Okay, I heard like hella buttons. That's all.
No,
I figured he was going to do medium. So I was like, in between, I'm just going to jump back.
Yeah.
He's going to dash forward.
Coming
I
up
like
next is going to be Combo Fiend versus Blarlad. Blarlad, the winner of last week's tournament.
Blarlad?
Blarlad, he's an Abigail
Blarlad.
player.
Abigail!
So,
Gets me excited if you can tell by my voice.
yes.
Oh, so we're hella like far into the bracket then,
Yes.
if that's the case. This is winners semis. Lower half of the bracket with Peter Combo Fiend Rosas. Back in SoCal. Thank God. Welcome back.
Yeah, you could hear the anticipated gasp when the tweet went out. I think it was maybe a month or so ago, where he said, "Hey, I'm looking to play Street Fighter in SoCal,"
My man.
and there's just like 100 replies.
Thank God. I wonder if he's
Thousands of
able to go
likes.
to Wednesday night fights.
Uh,
Oh, I don't know if he would want to.
I seem to recall, not that I read that tweet too many times, that he said Santa Ana seemed to be too far for him.
Probably. Okay.
So maybe this has become his sort of local weekly thing. We're very glad to have him, as he's going to be trying his luck with his Armika against an Abigail.
Ooh. I don't know. I do like Colleen in this matchup, but
I was going to say, that seems strange, right?
I do want to see how Combo Fiend's mind works in this matchup for Armika. It's always great to see the insight of a professional as himself.
Yes.
Hello, Miss Gina Darling, again. Hello. Leave me alone. Quit it. Just kidding.
And Blarlad picking, maybe I guess, as an homage to the Blanca release, the closest thing.
Don't worry, I'm just gonna get closer to you.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
be afraid.
I just want to,
I just want to see.
I want to facilitate as much vision as I can. Dash under.
Oh, catching him hot with the jump roundhouse.
Again.
He's in there. Reset, same side, wasn't ready for it, and blow.
And so maybe the strategy here is bring the offense to Abigail. Don't try the zoning. Don't try to wait for him to start his thing. Jump roundhouse.
Yeah.
He's got a big head. Hit him in it.
Yeah. Oh, that's the second time he's got him with that point of entry. Just the straight up jump in from Armika.
Nice jump back. It's tagged by
I
the
still don't know
somersault
any
smash.
of Abigail's or the names of any of his moves.
Yeah, I'm assuming that one's called somersault something.
I think they're all called Abigail.
they're all different car noises
Yeah.
that he makes.
Oh. Pretty simple safe jump. Managed to get the cross. Oh, yo, knocking her in there. Oh, I was going to say the juggle could have been inbound. Unblockable. No conversion, though.
Strange.
Nadeshko, tag him in. Wingless airplane. Other side. Unblockable again. Dump truck. The damage incoming. Still in V-Trigger 1. Slaps. Oh, no.
Speed bag work. Needs one more, though.
Oh, good block, but it doesn't matter. Smack. All right. All
That
right.
momentum shift. All from his ability to get those unblockables in V-Trigger. So good.
V-Trigger 1, man. V-Trigger 1's the business.
This is one of the things that I share your excitement in seeing how Peter is going to be dealing with that particular part of Abigail's offense. It's all well and good until he can start charging those unblockables
Sure.
in your face.
Exactly, yeah. I just think it's a little bit of a unfamiliarity on Peter's behalf. More so than, actually catching him with a true unblockable setup,
Gotcha.
Ooh, that's the good one, actually. Ooh, come here, girl.
This sequence so far has been so good from Blarlad.
He tried it again. It doesn't matter, though. Stun City. Ugh.
Takes the first game. My goodness. After a very convincing first round from Combo Fiend, Blarlad kept his composure and takes the first game.
Yeah. Blarlad doing a very great job adjusting, too. Didn't put himself in that dire situation in the corner. Figured, you know what, I don't have to block any of this.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just fight back with my normals. There was a couple times where he got caught trying to anti-air, and then, again, that trade always...
It just makes you cringe every time.
It's just so good.
Damage corner carry. Was expecting a jump out. Let it go early this time.
Good defense from Blarlad, keeping his position. A little overzealous on the command grab.
Yeah, it's going to be important for Combo Fiend to get the read
Ooh.
on the command
Oh,
grab
no,
attempts.
not what he intended at all. He got the mic drop rather than an actual combo.
Unfortunate execution error there. This time blocking the jump in, not trying to anti-air it.
Activation. He's just backing up for space. Peter's going back in, though.
Wants to pick his spots carefully here. Yes. Tries to whiff punish, but a little too far.
And this is going to take a while for Abigail's V-trigger to wind down. So Peter's going to play the long game here. Nice anti-air crouch.
Beautiful
Medium
anti-air.
kick finds the opening. Here he goes.
Into
Butt
the corner.
splash. Same side. He wasn't ready. I don't know if he tried to anti-air that time. He very much so could have for fat damage.
First round of both games looking similar. Jump-ins paying dividends for Combo Fiend right now.
And it's always been at the angle where Blarlad wants to do crouch jab to anti-air.
Right.
And I don't know why, but Combo Fiend just finds the right angles. Like the spacing I could barely see from here, to be honest.
Those long normals this time converts the combo off of the crush counter. Into the corner as well. I'm sure Blarlad's looking for a V-trigger activate soon.
Oh, low forward slappy. Yo, speed bag.
Ugh.
That should be dead.
So close. Washes his hands. Walking up so intimidating.
Oh!
Nice. Reversal.
And he can take a lot of risks at that point.
Yeah, I was going to say, just
1100 health, just go in.
Just brute forcing it in a bit there.
Yeah.
Jump in after jump in. Finally, it clicks. And he's found himself on match point here against Combo Fiend.
Oh, command grab after the stand strong. I don't even know what that is on recovery. Or not recovery, on block.
I don't know either. Oh, the stance on the noogie punch?
Yeah.
I think it's +6.
Fuck out of here. Are
On
you
block, I
serious?
swear to God.
No, you're not.
No. Check it.
All right,
It's either
I'm gonna check it
+5
out.
or +6.
That's hella dumb.
Believe me, Azad was telling me last week, and I was like, "You kidding? Like you're joking? You're like totally fucking with me." But there's so many situations where Blarlad would do like 4 or 5 in a row, and the person's just holding it.
Ooh.
Activate. So
Command grab.
scary.
Oh, he tried it, yeah. I had a
Good-
hunch.
Good read by Combo Fiend. Will that be enough to take it? Back throw.
Not putting him in place.
Oh,
No, the armor
unfortunately.
into the dump truck.
Oh no.
Good call from Blarlad.
Yeah, excellent read from him. I mean, I feel like historically Armika's dropkick has been one of the things that every player has to learn how to counter with their character, whether it be with a quick normal to knock her out of the air before the active frames start, whether it be something like a Ryu parry, whether
It's
it be
+5.
+5. Sorry, not +6.
It's a 9-frame normal +5.
How do you feel? How does that make you feel?
Fuck.
Does it make you feel a certain
Are you
way?
serious? 9-frame normal +5.
It also has like such a
Dog.
strange low amount of pushback too. That like if he gets you in the corner and he like meaties you with that, I'm pretty sure he can do 3, and he's still in range to combo after the 3rd one.
So he has 3 active frames on it. Could potentially make it +8.
Ugh. Gross. Absolutely gross.
That's a one frame frame trap. That's so silly. Hey, sure.
It's in you, man. Thank you.
Who's your host? Who's your host?
Not sure yet.
Shout outs to everybody in the chat with us tonight. This is, of course, the weekly Street Fighter V Game Realms tournament in Burbank, California. My name is Neil, aka Spacing Cowboy. You can find me on Twitter at Spacing Cowboy, and I'm joined by the wonderful Vicious. You can find him on Twitter at Vicious FGC, I believe. Used to be SF5 or SFV Vicious. Much appreciated for him to come out and help out with commentary. Always a good guy to have around. Thank you to Poseidon42 for coming in here. Bushin Style, how's it going, buddy?
for sure,
Oh
let me
man, let me get some Kwans in chat. Ino Kishinka, I think that's a new name. Haven't seen you around. How's it going? Matthias 12LP, typical regular around here. Daniel, whose name I can never remember how to pronounce. Mid tiers and Voodoo Madman. Thank you guys all for joining us tonight. Hope your night is going all right. Oh yes, Poseidon. I will post that bracket for you, sir.
Rotten Seagull. Good choice of CFN. I'm kind of interested in the lore, but not
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 enough.
entirely,
Not
but-
enough.
not enough to ask, I guess.
As we're going into our next match here, as you mentioned, Rotten Seagull going up against Snacks. Battle of a couple of locals here. Rotten Seagull, of course, also finds his way down to Wednesday Night Fights every now and then. But definitely two of the stronger players that you from this area, from Game Realms, that you may not see a lot of, maybe not a lot of exposure, but definitely strong players and interesting players as well. I think Rotten Seagull definitely has made a name playing Fong in a exciting style, and has created a bunch of moments, some Twitch clip-worthy moments from the Game Realms channel.
Oh my god, speaking of, no, drop combos from Snacks, dropping all the snacks off the cupboard. The conversion off the Sandstrong is neat though, I like it. Into the rider, here we go. Yes, I was looking up into Fong's frame data, crouch medium kick in particular, because I do notice that a lot of Fongs tend to go for crouch medium kick, and it's very odd to me, right? Because crouch medium kick is +3,
Right.
but
What's the start?
+3 on block. It's what is it? 8 frame normal, +3 on block, 5 active frames. So like I saw that in the beginning of round 1. I'm like, why do frame players do that?
Because it's so. Checking that my arithmetic is right, that's a 5-frame window for the opponent to...
Right. I think what it is, though, is it's hitting towards the tail end of the active frames, though, just the way it functions. 'Cause it's a 2 hitting normal. So I'm not sure. It bugs me a little bit. I was trying to figure it out. Other side? Oh, the cross-up anyway! That was sick.
B-Trigger 2, got the Poison Fangs.
And I like that. Yeah, Snacks is not going to sit around while you're going back and forth. And I like that smart choice from Rotten Seagull, not quick rising, just in case the kunai was going to get him. Yo, Rider right through him. That was nice.
Rotten Seagull, it's got to make this happen on his last legs in this first game.
Oh, he's out of there. Nice call from Snacks. Good awareness from Rotten Seagull, though. Just getting the anti-airs ready, just in case.
Pelting him with
no
these.
whiff punish, but he tried afterwards. That was a counter hit jab if I ever saw one.
And that is the first game to Snacks. I wonder if we'll see a switch to Ed this time. I wonder if he feels the same way about this matchup. Hovering over, taking his time. Contemplation surely happening right now within his mind.
I think it was just a little too antsy. He just needs to relax. I think his Fong is just fine in this matchup. He just needs to kind of relax a little bit. Of course, like I do think Ibuki wins this matchup, but I think the way he plays Fong would be just fine if he just cooled his nerves a bit.
You readjust a little bit, and maybe that's what he's going to right now. The classic go to the character select screen, but pick the same character. No.
Ed boys, all right. The crooked smiling bandit.
The Owen Wilson of Street Fighter.
Owen Wilson. Yeah. Wow.
What's something's? I can't tell what it is, but something is wrong with your face.
Wow. What's going on, Will?
Winner of this stays on.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Winner of this stays on. Don't move.
Don't move. Don't move a muscle. We saw when Rotten Seagull was playing Ed against Combo Fiend, until the very last round, he had a lot of good EX reversals. I hope he doesn't have to go to that as much, simply because it gives your opponent the ability to get that read and get the huge crush counter damage, but we'll see.
Good block from... Oh, even better back, though. Catching him off guard.
Swaying back a bit, giving some room to Snacks.
He was ready for that, too. Rotten Seagull was looking for that precise moment. He just got... I feel like he just got caught off guard. He was giving him the right space to anticipate kunai.
Right.
Which was the smart choice, because if you overextend, you're going to give Ibuki that chance to change sides on you.
Had a bit of momentum there, but now Snacks taking it back with his own V-trigger.
Yo, and the patience from Seagull. Good defense, but Snacks still on him. Yo, get off me.
There's the EX
Cycle
uppercut.
upper.
Kunai catches him trying to backdash far away. Pixel health, anything will do it here. Rotten Seagull's got to get a big jump in. Oh, but he doesn't get to capitalize as much as we would like to think with Ed. And you could tell he wanted the read there. Walk up, EX, Psycho Upper again, double dash in. He's got to make something happen. There's the EX Upper.
But no damage from Ed Boy. I'm telling you, this character still needs some tweaking.
Wake up jab. Once again, heartbreaking round for Rotten Seagull here. Let's see. He still has a chance. Got to keep his composure here. Snacks on match point, though.
Get off me.
Anti-air jab. Good
Get
stuff.
off.
Awareness. Throwing the corner, looking bad. Good defense. Nice. Pirouettes turn out of there. What a whiff punish from Snacks. Beautiful stuff. Wake up buttons for Seagull, though.
No conversion off that crouch stronger. I don't know what we can do after that, because you're only pretty much +5 after that.
Right. Finally throws the second part of that projectile out. Just maybe hoping to bait something out of Snacks. Patient neutral right now from both players.
And a good change from pace from Ron Seagull, too. Just having Snacks kind of make the mistakes here. Oh.
Activate.
Borrowed time.
Same time.
Other side. Yo, that's some Cody shenanigans if I ever seen it. Forward round, or just like regular roundhouse.
I wonder if Siegel just plays characters that have that ability, just to like
Body,
that's his
dead
signature.
body switch?
Yes. Ron Siegel on the verge of taking his first round.
Again, it was one of those times where Ron Siegel, he was waiting for it, but overextended with the normals.
Right, Snacks taking it 2-0. That's interesting that you bring that up because that's oftentimes kind of one of those things you can tell.
We saw every one of those EX kunais, by the way. Just to let you know.
But it's interesting you bring that up because he was halfway there, right? So it's kind of one of the things you see when people switch to a newer character. They're almost there. They have the mental. They're
Sure.
spacing it correctly.
Yeah.
They're just milliseconds away, muscle memory away, comfortability away from punishing it the right way.
Yeah. One small thing, I don't know if this is going to like amount to anything, but one significant thing I saw right out the gate was Ron Siegel's eagerness to kind of just close the gap with Ed, because I'm sure he's practiced Ed in scenarios where it's training mode. I know how to do these mix-ups. I know how to get my frame trap started.
Right.
And out the gate, he went jump twice.
Yep.
Right. It was signs like he was just very impatient about it. So I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, like, just out the gate, just play the neutral out, establish the ground game first, catch them off guard, and then go to the jumps.
Go to the jumps, right? That's like you say, sort of that character unfamiliarity. Like, it's interesting. It's one thing to know. It's one thing to know how to do the maximum
I'm waiting for him to
punishes,
finish,
to do the combos, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
But it's another thing to know how to exist as your character
Yeah.
in the game. Anyways,
That makes sense, though.
we had a request from
Apparently,
from the crowd
San
here.
Diego is trash.
Apparently
San Diego is trash. Is that correct? Okay. Trash Boat is the resident of San Diego. He wouldn't have a trash boat if it wasn't trash, right?
it just makes sense.
Confirmed.
It just makes sense. That's basic science, fellas. You can't get around that.
Fulfilling the requests of resident scumbag General Azad.
Sir Scumbag, captain of Team Dank,
The captain of the dankness.
the
All right.
ambassador.
Ambassador Dank. Got it. Oh, shit.
Combo Fiend against Snacks here. Gonna see back to Colleen. Not gonna try Mika, which is once again strange. That I don't know. We'll talk about it later. But yes, neutral playing. Nice V skill punish.
Nice ants here from Snacks. Ooh, confirmed. Yep, stand fierce. Gonna go for the armbar. No, it goes for the. Okay, pretty good damage. Sweep into the hands.
Yes.
Rock bottom.
I think it does a little bit more corner carry as well.
Yeah.
Second setup here. Great defensive series from Combo Fiend. Effectively neutralizing that V-Trigger too. This time,
That's
although
nice.
Snacks, ready for that dash in.
I want to see that target combo actually.
Oh, the low short into yeah.
In V-Trigger 2, it's safe, but I want to see like how safe.
Gotcha. Combo Fiend trying to get something started. Great patience from Snacks here. Has second V-Trigger, can convert off of this. He does the comeback. Boomerang Blade gets him out of the air. Bushin Style asking, how many entrants today? I think it was a bit of a smaller night tonight. I want to say something like 15, I think was the amount. I'll post the bracket in chat again for y'all fellas. But I want to say it was either 13, 14, or 15. It's a strange guess. I apologize. Combo Fiend getting the corner carry again. Nice setup. Anything will get the stun here. Oh no, falls victim to the shimmy. Only on one hit as well, so he's going to get a lot of damage off of this combo.
Dude, what the hell is the name of that move?
What? What are all those names? I have no idea. Someone
No, I
told
mean like, just trying to find the target combo.
Oh, but the target combo have like dumb names too, right?
Yeah, was it White Spear?
White, I have no idea. Snacks looking to make a big comeback here. He has full meter to work with. Just uses V-Trigger
It's gonna bug
though.
the hell out of me now.
Nice anti-air to start it off. Wow. We mentioned earlier, though, Combo Fiend maximizing his ability to not get the most out of those frame traps. This is going to be the final round of our first game here between these two players. Bushin Style saying it was only 8 people at Power 9 last night. Imagine if it was 9. That would have been quite the coincidence.
Jesus Christ. Nothing better to contribute to that. But anyways, Peter going in with a nice stand fierce arm bar. Tons of damage.
Sax has been sitting on full meter for so long.
Oh, the
This has got to be it.
whiff punish. Continue that combo for the hidden Leaf Village. Nice block from Peter.
Yeah, excellent defensive series there from Combo Fiend. What
What
side?
side? Pretty good block.
Yes,
pretty,
yeah.
pretty solid block. Oh, other side. That's so sick and dirty.
Very tricky stuff. Ice skates make footsies way more complicated. As Combo Fiend takes the first game here.
I kind of wonder what Combo Fiend asks Snacks immediately after. He said, "Did you do something?" I don't know what he said exactly.
I was gonna say, you know, it was a good round or a good game when both players immediately start talking about what happened in that last sequence.
Yajirobe?
Cosplay plans already being created here at Game Realms.
Very
If you make it out here, maybe you can join the crew.
I was contemplating either Krillin or Tien because I think I should be Tien because I'm a little taller than Krillin.
Just yeah.
Just a tad taller.
Yes. No, I think you would make an excellent Tien. What do you have planned for the third eye? You're gonna do
Just paint it on, bro.
paint it on? Tight. I like it. I've always wanted to see somebody cosplay Tien with just a googly eye, just super glued to their forehead.
I thought about that at one point. Oh, that's it. Okay, well, enough about commentating the match. Huh? Let's just talk about some DBZ lore.
DBZ cosplays.
What is with Tien's third eye? Has anybody, like, out of all the years I've rewatched DBZ, or just Dragon Ball in general, because he came out in Dragon Ball, I never knew what the hell was up with his third eye.
Okay, so I'm new to the series. I never watched this as a kid. I'm watching a series of theatrical cuts by someone to help with the problem of filler.
Oh boy.
Does anyone ever mention it at all? I feel like it's never acknowledged by anyone in the cast. There's no exposition.
They say it once, but they never tell you what it's for. It's like it gives them like psychic powers or some shit because it's the third eye or whatever. But I don't remember what or how or why.
Poseidon saying that all he knows is that the third eye never blinks. So for whatever reason, the third eye didn't get an eyelid. I wonder if he has to use Visine.
When it gets tired, it does have like the tired look on its.
Oh, does it
on
really?
its eye? Yeah. I think I remember seeing that.
Interesting. Snacks has brought it to the final round of the second game. Let's see if he can close it out. Combo Fiend sitting on full meter. We've seen him use that to great effect so far. Ooh. Dash in. Excellent stuff from him. Getting past the recovery of that normal and getting the forward throw, a.k.a. the rock bottom.
Oh! He tried to whiff punish it on startup. But again, that V-skill moves her hurt box back a little further than expected.
Yes.
Whoop.
Activate. It's coming back. You got to keep out an eye for it. He does. Combo Fiend staying cool under pressure there. Looking to punish.
Punish? No punish in time for Snacks. Yo, swept on. Right across the face.
The intent, the passion that Combo Fiend hits those buffered buttons with.
Rock bottom.
One of the things you can
One
only
more
see
for
in
stun.
person. Gotta stay solid. He does. Jumps out.
That dash from Colleen is so fast. Coming in hot again. Same side. Good block from Peter. Oh, no, but no
just
punish
late.
on the parry. The attempted parry. Swing and a miss, but Snacks. Low life deficit. Not enough.
A
One
pixel
more
of
hit.
health. Anything will do it here. Trade.
Ooh, boy.
Combo Fiend takes it. I love that parry attempt from Combo Fiend. Like, to end it like that. Didn't have to at all. Could have played totally safe. Went for it anyways. I love that that was on his mind during that.
He
That's
wanted
an
a
option
roundhouse from
yeah.
Ibuki. That would have been sick. If he gave it to him, I would have jumped out of my seat and thrown this snowball.
Would have been tight. And so once again, one of the things that I think is interesting about, you can tell if a game is good or if a game is interesting or if a certain round was whatever, immediately both players stand up and start talking about it.
Yeah. Hey Peter, what's the so when you're in V-Trigger 2, the dash into the target combo that ends in the centuries? I don't know what it's called. I couldn't.
For everyone
I couldn't
listening at
figure
home.
it out. I'm like, what the? Yeah, I don't. I needed to know because it was bugging me. I'm like, I see it all the time. I know it's safe. No, I wasn't. I said I was here for the last event before season 3.
Some identity checking going on here, a roll call, so to speak.
Yeah,
as we're going to
you
have
said 6
Commander
months,
Jesse
dumbass.
going up against Blarlad in winners finals here. So this is going to be 3 out of 5
Sucks
for
to suck
those
that
players
out,
playing. Say that loud enough so hopefully they heard. If not, we'll stop
Blarlad?
them. Blarlad versus
Yes.
Commander Jesse in a 3 out of 5 for our winners finals.
Couldn't tell because he had a red jacket on this time.
So Combo Fiend giving us a hesitant confirmation that it's -2.
No, he's pretty confident in it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the low short
Low short target combo to Fierce is -2 when he was in V-Trigger off the slide. Not the vanity step, but rather just like dashing up.
Yeah, the Hakan oiled-esque normal cancel from a dash.
Exactly.
For those of you who played the beautiful game that is Street Fighter 4 and understood the hilarious character that was Hakan. Sand Spider saying Jesse in the house. Jesse is indeed in the house. We missed him last week. He was out of town.
Oh yeah, he was on esports land is what it was.
Yes, it was just. That's
I was gonna do that regardless, Jess. So you didn't have to give me the symbols or the signals. He's like, no. I'm like, I was gonna say esports land. So this is what I want to see. I actually wanted to see any Abigail's bring it to Jesse, because the last time I saw him play it in Abigail at any level was against Storm Kubo at Capcom Cup.
Ooh.
And I had the luxury of commentating that match. You did get bodied, and like that's the thing though. It's like you were at like the most prestigious event against one of the smartest players I've ever seen. Storm Kubo is a madman in a very smart way. Yeah.
Yes.
I got to see him play at Evo Japan again. He's so goddamn sick with Abigail.
Yeah, if anyone's unfamiliar with Storm Kubo, do yourself a favor and YouTube that name.
He's a madman. But I want to see what Blarlight has to offer. He's made it pretty far. He's actually, what is this, winners finals.
Winners finals. I mean, he did win last week's tournament, but that's when Jesse wasn't here. So I echo your sentiments in that I really want to see how Jesse handles this Abigail that everyone else has been having such a hard time with.
And I like it so far. He's already got Jesse in the corner pretty convincingly. Tons of damage. He's not going to...
Whiffs. I wonder if it's a lightweight character type thing.
Unblockable again. Hit him. Slap.
Smothering pressure here from Blarlad.
Abigail punch and the damage. Jesse. Slight turnaround here, but physically, not in the game. But
man, it's just you're sort of at a loss for what to do when he has you in the corner like that.
Sure.
Unblockables, command throws.
Threatening. It's very intimidating to see.
Normals that are +5 on block.
Nice.
Jesse trying to maximize every piece of damage he can here.
Good awareness. Blarlad dashing right through, saw the fireball, went for the sweep into the V-trigger activation.
Almost in the corner again.
Flicks.
An anti-air.
Oh, okay. A little late on the punish there. That was a missed punish initially from Jesse, allowing him to float over. Oh, Jesus.
Good reactions from Jesse there. Blarlad definitely trying to take advantage of the slow. Let it go just in time.
Oh, no, but still. I get so scared. Every time he winds up that punch, I'm thinking unblockable.
Jesse's trying to start up some shenanigans here. Shoutouts to Denkadius. V-trigger 2. What setups does he have? Gets him with the lean. Ooh. Tries for the jump back jab, but doesn't get it.
Oh, he's coming in. Oh, he tried to catch him midair. I like the idea, though, a little further in, he would have got him, but Jesse narrowly escapes.
And excellently using his jumping fierce, that sort of 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock hitbox, knowing that he could finish it, even though he was in an awkward space above Abigail.
Good block, too. Good awareness from where the sweep range is. He's got hit by that a few times now in this set. Or I guess in this game.
That anti-air seemed to reach so far. What a teleport behind! Stun Jesse. Able to get a lot of damage off this as it wasn't a hugely scaling combo into the stun. So much work for Blarlad to do right now.
Again, not overextending. Jesse's just waiting. He's pulling him in. He's trying to see when he wants to do the sweeps. But of course, that was only game 1. This should be 3 out of 5, right?
Best of 5. You are correct. Jesse taking the first game. Got a long ways to go, but definitely inspiring and encouraging to see him do this. Going to the character select screen. I believe that this is just for contemplation, for pondering. I think I seem to remember him doing this a lot last week when he was in the grand final set with Azad, where they actually took it the full 6 games. And
was Azad sitting winners?
He was sitting in winners.
Okay.
Blarlad reset and then took it.
Very good.
Definitely showed his endurance in that set. A lot of players can get fatigued, especially when it's later at night. I think it was approaching midnight at that point. Kept his composure and took the series. We're going to see how he can adapt after losing that first game against Jesse.
Already significant change. I haven't seen him jump as much as he did last game. He was very, very much so grounded, trying to test Jesse and his normals. And I like it. He's a lot more aggressive this time, taking advantage of that air momentum he has.
Nice
Ooh, and then
dash
again,
in.
just dashing it, and the jumps, mixing it up this time. Blarlad getting a ton of damage already. The threat. Jesse back to mid-screen, good teleport.
Blarlad betting a lot on these double dashes here. This time, Jesse teleporting the other side, getting out of it. Leisure Suit Larry over here with these
Ooh,
V-trigger
and
2
the blocks of
setups.
Blarlad. Yo, step on this man.
Most disrespectful throw in the game right there. V-trigger activate.
Overhead.
The elbow drop.
Nice block
Macho
from Jesse.
Man.
And good avoidance. No, a little bit too far out. He had the fierce, but just mistimed the combo.
Right. I agree. He's maybe trying to get Jesse into that corner as quickly as he can. And I think one of the big things is how much damage he can get off of Jesse attempting to switch sides with that teleport.
Oh, are you serious? That is sick.
Ridiculous.
Oh my god, that was tight. That was pretty tight.
So much damage. Wipes his hands clean.
Yo, come here, girl.
Again!
That's so tricky.
in the corner as well.
Blarlad
Blocks
with
the
the
overhead,
overhead.
though. Jesse
Nice.
has a chance.
Low profiles right under the jump in.
Full meter, everything.
Oh,
no.
but still. I couldn't tell if that was the start of a Yoga Stasis or not. But very strong adaptation from Blarlad.
Yeah, tying it up 1-1 here. And yeah, I have to say that second game looked very dissimilar to game one.
Yeah, a lot more aggressive style of just trying to get in Jesse's face.
Right.
The jump ins were well on point, but now Jesse's using all normals at his disposal a lot more actively.
I was going to say, seeming to favor the standing forward as we see maybe the 10th time in this round, and also standing strong.
How did he land in time to block that? Did you see that? I swear his leg, his inner thigh was right on top of the Yoga Fire.
Good jump from Jesse. This should stun. It does. Jesse should be able to finish the round with this, as it was only a 3-hit combo. No, close. Trying to punish the parry there. An absolute
He could punish
feat.
that, yes. Yeah, just way too far out, but it was a good attempt from Blarlad. Trying to, if he mistimed it, he probably would have countered the normal.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it would have been a absolute feat of heroism to come back from that, especially as Abigail against Dalsum. Big
Catching
crush
him with the
counter.
sweep. That's so. I hate the sound of that sweep. It drives me crazy.
Why
I
is
get
it-
hit by that online. I'm like, God damn, this crush counter hits twice.
Sounds so nice, you got to hear it twice.
Oh man, hell no.
So once again, you can see Blarlad sort of accelerate his offense when Jesse switches sides. He wants to make him pay for attempting to switch sides with that teleport, to getting out of that corner pressure. Once again, Jesse on full resources here. He starts the first V-Trigger
So
2.
sick. Oh, okay.
Lingers, gets caught by it. Not a lot of damage on him though. Reflects the
Oh, that's a
fireball!
problem. Yeah, you
Oh my
reflected the Yoga
goodness.
Fire. Wasn't ready for it whatsoever. Blarlad using it to his advantage.
If you
was a
can't
fucking
stand
smart
the
play,
heat,
dog.
Dude, if you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen. We saw that last week, actually. He had an interesting sequence where he reflected Azad's EX Psycho Blast back at him.
Yes,
For the
I've
rounds.
seen that. And it's super neat to see people timing the projectile deflection.
Yeah, very cool mechanic.
Ooh, here we go. Damage. Abigail.
Has him in the corner.
Unblockable situation. But it was good awareness from Jesse, just jumping out anyway.
That's going to be stunned. Only 2 hits on that as well, so he's going to get a huge amount of damage off of this.
Yo, punch him. to
Look
death.
at that red bar. That is a fruit roll-up on the screen right
no.
now.
Okay. I gotta see that overhead. I gotta see that overhead one more time. Okay, so that was a good idea though. When Jesse saw the charge up punch, he jumped out of the way to prevent himself from getting
Right.
potentially more damage from the unblockable.
Air reset probably better than a...
Air
yeah.
reset, absolutely a better choice from Jesse. He's figuring out the pieces to the puzzle, but Blarlad, again, just driving the dump truck to Dawson's place and just giving him the business.
Yeah, he's got one more game. He's got 2 rounds essentially to put the pieces of that puzzle completely together. So far, he's doing a great job stun racking up for Blarlad right now. Crush counter again though. Activate. Misses the conversion.
Oh, by the way, the overhead is -8.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So back medium kick, Yoga Flame would be just fine
Right.
if you wanted to. Whoop. Oh, he
Misses
missed
the
it.
conversion. Jesse benefiting from these errors right now from Blarlad.
Dude, but Blarlad's changing up the timing to his charge Abigail punch. Oh my god, that's not the right name for it, but whatever.
Whatever
the charge,
it is.
The charge fierce.
The scramble situation there from Blarlad, he got maybe 2 or 3 full fierces off of some misses from Jesse there.
And he goes right in after that trade.
Off the wall, into the corner. Jesse's going to be looking for that teleport.
And he has such a-
Stun crack. Stun overhead.
Ooh, and he covers the sweep
And
right
this-
after the overhead. That should be death.
Should be it. Only one hit on the stun.
Larlad taking it 3-1 over Commander Jess.
Man, I think if there's one thing to describe that match was momentum. It seemed to be a slow and painful death for Blarlad in that first game, but after that, just full engines ahead. Got the momentum going and made Abigail seem still, I mean, frightening. What is the thing to do? Last week in chat,
Hell, I don't even know.
someone was asking how long until people start deliberately counterpicking Abigail, and then that asked the follow-up question: is there a determined, sort of established counterpick to Abigail right now?
I want to say Guile, but I'm not too sure.
That was my
I think
guess
Jesse
too.
might have to go to Guile. But one thing to note is Jess, his overhead is highly punishable. The elbow. You did. Just block it at the right space. And
We're
his
gonna be-
dash is deceptively fast. I'm gonna check that shit out.
Actually, that's a good point too. He had a couple of times where he would double dash just to
his
to get in
dash
there.
is 25 frames.
Who's the fastest in the game? Is it Chun?
I would assume Chun-Li, but I might be very wrong.
I think Chun's
I
up there.
I always assume just Chun, but it could be like even Colleen.
I think Ryu has one of the top ones too.
Ryu has a stupid dash. Actually.
Anyways, while we do some research here, this is losers finals here. It's going to be Commander Jesse, as you just saw, drop out of winners finals against
4 dash of 15. for Chun.
15.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ryu's is 16.
16. Okay, so Chun probably, if not one of the fastest, the fastest. But shoutouts
Colleen
to
is 17.
shoutouts to everyone in chat with us. Poseidon42, of course. Captain Coconut. Haven't seen you around. That's a great name.
Yeah, Chun-Li is the fastest dash. 15 frames.
And so and you said what Abigail's was what, 25?
25.
25. Groovy Mango. We've got a tropical theme going on here. Captain Coconut and Groovy Mango in chat. How's it going, guys? Thanks for coming around.
I love both of those things.
Killstow Fame. How's it going? JCVD, of course. Jad 20.
JCVD, I haven't heard that name in forever.
I know, right?
Back into the game we go.
Yes. Let me get this overlay up for you guys. I apologize. It's going to be Commander Jesse versus Combo Fiends. Going to be Dalzum versus Colleen. Of course, as we've mentioned before, Peter.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Peter going with the V-Trigger 2, the one we've mentioned. He's been so exciting to watch him play. He's so good at kind of finding the fun and interesting ways to make these new mechanics applicable in matches, and especially against Dalzum, someone that you need to rapidly close the distance against.
Yes.
I think it's an excellent choice.
Oh, damn. The soccer mom kid. Caught Jesse NCA. I don't know if it was a jab or not. I couldn't see from back here. Oh,
Jumping jab, assuming it was a execution error. Jesse, though, one of the things that I think people have to get better about against this calling V-Trigger 2 is you have to walk and block a little bit more carefully. The dash in low into the chain does so fast, and you have to be able to react to it if you can't.
oh, he tried to contest the drill. Dash. Jesse on the other side. He caught the dash. Just Peter wasn't ready for it.
Man, when you think that dash is fast, just check Commander Jesse's reactions. Even faster, teleports to the other side and punishes. Excellent work from him.
I honestly thought she was going to be out of the way for the punish, but I think Combo P might have pressed the button. Nice answer to the Yoga Fire. See, I like that answer too. Using the sweep to the hands, getting the knockdown, getting the icicle set up is way more crucial than just getting the damage with the armor.
Right. One of the things that people maybe take a little bit too long to learn in certain fighting games is sometimes Okazime is more valuable than the damage. Jesse on V-Trigger. Both players on V-Trigger right now. Combo Phenom's sure looking for some sort of whiff punish in to activate. Nice anti-air. Jesse not falling
but
for it
no,
this time.
He thought he had enough time to dash up and start his offense, but no, Jesse recovered just in time to catch him with the slide on the way over.
Taking game number 1 in this losers finals, best 3 out of 5.
Neat. Real neat. Does that mean they followed?
I don't know. I've seen that a couple times now.
Sounds good. Are these guys an affiliate now? Or?
I can't imagine so. But perhaps going back to the character select screen, we shall see.
Enough hours to become affiliates.
Oh yeah,
I would assume.
very possible. And we're going to a Mika. I was gonna say
Our Mika.
I wonder we'd seen him play Mika against Bloglad earlier. I wonder if he was gonna pull it out, and he will. I think they met in the first tournament we had this year. I don't remember him switching to Mika at that time. So maybe a new option here for Combo Fiend. Let's see how he changes his approach. Punish that low pierce is punishable, yeah?
I missed it. I only caught on after he did dropkick to sand jab.
Couple of jabs.
Crouch fierce on Mika?
Crouch fierce on Mika is punishable, right?
I think so.
Ooh, this time Jesse blowing up the drop kick.
From closer in, I would say yes.
Yeah. Jesse doing such a great job keeping Mika out right now. So frustrating right now. It must be for Combo Fiend.
Yeah,
Opportunity
for sure.
here? Oh no, is this the beginning of the end for Dalsum? The reversal? Nice. Doesn't fall victim to that. That sort of thing that the Mika can do, can hold it in your face. It freezes you. You want to hit a button. God forbid it. It crush counters. Stephen Guy Wong, shout outs to you, man. See you in chat there. Thanks for hanging out tonight.
So just to kind of reiterate, crouch fierce, I rarely get to see Mika do that kind of up close unless they have V-trigger active, just to kind of get themselves started.
Right.
But for the most part, it's punishable at -6. But further out, like at the last bit of it, it's safe.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Because there's 6 active frames to it.
Right.
So it could be very dangerous to even try to contest like at max distance.
Right.
Whoop.
Jesse fighting back here is on full meters right now. V-trigger and critical art. Activates V-trigger 2.
Worth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, not entirely. Not entirely.
It's funny that it does so little damage when it just lingers. Like, wow, trades with the EX Flying Peach. A pixel of health for Combo Fiend here. Could this be the comeback?
Oh, and that's so far. Yo, he's dead.
Giant swing.
That sucks. That sucks. That's kind of fucked up, actually. He was so far.
Yeah, so far does so much damage, does so much stun.
Oh
Not that it was
God.
relevant there, but still.
I don't even know like if Combo Fiend knew he was at the right space. He's like, fuck it, I'm going in.
I mean, she grabs the opponent's legs when she does it. Maybe she has an opportunity to. There's 1 pixel longer when you're facing Dalsum. Extra rubbery legs, easy to grab onto. V-trigger 2, setup is there. Stays in front. Interesting stuff. It's not going to come back down. But definitely bought a window for Jesse to start his offense. But this could be big for Combo Fiend. Can he get another kind of comeback round?
Same side. Get the side switch, but still. That
Oh,
offense
no.
and Jesse tried to anti-air with the jab. You saw it. Oh, the peach ready for takeoff.
Tying it up 1-1. Combo Fiend's switch to Mika so far has been working out for him.
All right, the real pro tip is to keep Combo Fiend here long enough to be late for work the next morning. I think that's the deal here. Is just let this match last.
It's gotta play the long game because
Exactly,
if he's tired for work tomorrow, maybe it'll carry over to next week. Reactions won't be as fast. We're not in this to win the battle. We're in this to win the war. Jesse backed up in the corner at the beginning of this match, but now out of it. Nice side switch teleport combo. I love seeing
right at the tip.
one of the things that you get. I'm sure our viewers can see, someone on the player cam, but you get really when you're here is you're able to see the sort of body language of the players respond when they do certain things in the game. Always fun to see. Jesse trying to finish it off here. Good anti-air.
Oh, he tried. I couldn't tell what exactly it was. It might have been an EX command grab, but from here it's too hard to tell. Jesse narrowly escaping death. Had that landed, if it was Brimstone, it would have been a big problem.
Right, yeah. Using those plus frames off of the Yoga Gale to his advantage. Staying in front, the side. Again, double in front. EX Flying Peach. Stun racking up as well. Can Jesse finish it off here? Nice throw tech from Combo Fiend.
Whoop.
The dash go activate. Double drop kick. Pressure as well. Jesse with the patience.
Oh, and the jump in fierce. Again, trying to answer it. It's so difficult to get that particular normal because of the way it's designed.
Right. And the momentum totally shifted in the other direction here. Can Jesse last in this last little bit here? Unfortunate the back throw takes it, tying it up in this third game between our two players. Whew. Heartbreak of a round to lose for Jesse. He was in very much a solid lead, but that's Mika for you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, low profiling underneath the dropkick. Good awareness from Jesse. And the reactions, too. It's so scary. You mistimed that once. It's Crush Counter City.
Yeah. Jesse, I talk about it time and time again. His ability to use Dalzum's non-standard methods of mobility. He's absolutely mastered it.
Oh, and it still connects. Nice. Caught him on the recovery of that teleport.
Combo Fiend moving forward relentlessly right now. Actually, now backing off a little bit. Trying to find a spot. Staying just outside of range of those normals, but Jesse still on point with that anti-air, ready for it. That caught him last time. The trade. Wow, that was huge for Jesse.
Oh, and through with the armor, getting past the normal, but still tried to get him with the command grab, and Jesse was not buying it. He had enough health to take that gamble.
Jesse up 2-1 in this losers finals.
That was a pretty good idea from Jesse.
Yeah, well, and it was, you saw in that last round, he was holding up, he was trying to get away from it. Combo Fiend had hit him with the forward fierce, and he kind of got caught in that mixer, that scramble situation that Mika can put you in. This time Jesse committed to it and paid off.
I can only imagine what would have gone through Jesse's head had he gotten clipped with forward fierce instead of Combo Fiend going for the command grab in that scenario.
Right, because yeah, after that, then you're within like one mix-up death range. Scary stuff. Mika in the corner. No matter what season it is, always a threat. Jesse with the interesting setup.
That is gross. Yo, I've seen Saban post that on Twitter. A little bit too high. Now it's Mika's turn.
Doesn't quite have a V-trigger yet though, so lacking a bit of an ability to get in.
Oh, and he knows. Yeah, nice punish on the sweep.
Now has V-trigger. He might wait to use it to. Yes. Jesse with the anime dodge.
Still getting the anti-air. Combo Fiend thought he had the opening.
What's it called in Dragon Ball Z where they teleport instant transmission or something?
Yeah, instant transmission.
Yeah.
Or in the new mechanic, vanish. Ooh, boy.
Exponentially easier to say. Thank you, Arxis Games. Stun racking up. What a clutch back throw.
Nice.
Normals are trading that I don't understand. Stun racking up now for...
No, he wouldn't have been enough if he did EX wingless airplane.
Jesse with the once again slide mobility to get out. Confirm?
Yo, are you serious? Yo, that was sick. That was a close game of chicken. Jesse taking it.
The throw whiff to bait the throw whiff, possibly.
It was throw whiff on throw whiff, stand jab, and then jump back. Pow. Stunt jump back jab.
Super good stuff from Jesse, and he gets...
Always good seeing, man.
Hey, good games, man.
See you next week. Oh.
And Jesse will get his run back with Blarlad. Okay, so he's had what, 15-20 minutes to think about it. He's got a couple more moments now. Are we gonna see a character switch? Do you think it was that?
From Jesse?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think he just needs to adapt to the spacing where he's getting clipped from Abigail.
Oh, he mentioned he turned back to us and said sweep. Hit him a couple times.
Sweep was one of the bigger problems. So I think Jesse just needs to look out for when Abigail has a tendency to sweep, because that's going to be highly punishable.
Right.
And then when he wants to jump. Sometimes he got a little antsy at game 2. Or not antsy, but he got way more aggressive with his jumps. Spacing it out mid-range would be not too tough for Dawson, honestly. So he just needs to keep him not at max distance, but having the sweep distance, or like the distance of sweep, max sweep hit, rather than right outside that range. Because it's so dangerous if you're not whiff punishing accordingly against Abigail.
Yeah, and I hadn't noticed it until they had played in Winners Finals, but it seemed like Blarlad hadn't faced, or maybe didn't have the experience facing as high level of a Dalzum as Jesse, and it seemed like he definitely did sort of panic when he realized how much easier Dalzum can get out of the corner than other characters. Sort of double dashing, triple dashing, double forward jumping in. Once he saw that, trying to make as much out of that as he could. Right. But I mean, that's a huge boon to Dalzum in this matchup, being able to not have to hold that insanely smothering pressure that Abigail can put on you in the corner. So we shall see here going into our grand finals here. Weekly Street Fighter V tournament at Game Realms in Burbank, California. My name is Neil, aka Spacing Cowboy. You can follow me on Twitter at Spacing Cowboy, and I'm joined by...
What up, Vicious? What's going on? Long time no see. It's been fun.
It's been a minute.
I'm trying to think about what Jesse or what Dalsum can do against a charged up Abigail punch in the corner, other than like teleport or instant air teleport.
Right.
Oopsies. That was right. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, and I don't know if there is something which I think is I think it's the fulcrum of what makes the matchup so hard for so many different people is how limited your options are when that situation arises. Sledge of God, I will post the brackets in chat for you now. There you are, sir. And if you guys are just joining us, this is our grand finals. Our weekly Street Fighter V tournament here. All right, so far Jesse has a decent lead. Nice. Using the teleport to dodge that.
Sorry.
No, it's totally fine. Somersault smash misses on the follow-up. Good conversion by Blarlad, though, off that low short. And takes it with the command grab as well. Gosh. We have Blarlad's agent with us again this week. Gives us the deuces. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Last week he was providing Assad and I with some nice information. He was like having his publicist next to us. It was pretty funny.
Fucking dope. That's pretty tight. I like that.
Comes with an entourage. You know he must be good. This time, there it is. Jesse standing outside of the sweep range, punishing with the back medium kick into Yoga Flame combo. Very much aware of it. Look at the range on that. Disgusting. Gets hit out of it, though. Air reset, so not a big deal. Unblockable combo, though. Scaling damage, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Universal will get off of him. Reflecting. Jesse with the smart stuff. Knew he was too high.
Oh my god, that's so intimidating.
Reflecting again. They're switching sides left and right here. This is such an interesting round. I need to go back and look at that again. Check the tapes, folks. That was a picture-perfect way by Jesse to handle the insane pressure that Abigail can put on you. Not forcing his hand, not getting antsy, trying to finish him off. Doing it the right way. What side was that on? That was ridiculous.
A little bit of damage dropped or left on the table by Jesse, but no big deal. Has a pretty decent life lead. Blarlad coming in hot, though.
Great read with that somersault smash. There it
lift.
is.
Oh, man.
Just like you said, using the teleport to get out of the unblockable stuff. Smart stuff from Jesse.
See, okay, I want to see the scenario where Blarlad gets the punch, the straight punch, instead at the right moment off of like a crush counter or something. And I want to see, if at the last point of impact where the unblockable shit happened, if he teleports on the other side, is Abigail still able to punish?
Oh, right. Okay. That's interesting. Perhaps we will see that scenario unfold. As Jesse takes the first game, he needs 2 more games to reset the bracket. Or Blarlad only needs 3 to take the entire tournament, making it a back-to-back victory for him at Game Realms. Into the corner is Jesse. How is he going to play this? Oop. Patiently so far. Back up against the wall, but not fearing it. Picking just the right time to teleport out. And a forward throw as well. Things are looking great for Jesse.
Ooh. Was that game 2, round 1?
Game 2, round 1. That is correct. He takes it with the thrust kick into EX Yoga Flame.
I had to look up all of Abigail's frame data because it was just I can't remember any of it for the life of me. Woo, buddy. Good parry. Yo, command grab. And he gets an Oki. Okay, well, gets the juggle first and then Oki.
Man, once again, for those that are watching at home, that Noogie punch you see, +5 on block. Oh, what an unfortunate trade. Hits him, but
he has to trade again, yeah. But it's fine. I mean, that's something Blarlad's not going to really be phased.
No, not at all. That was great, though. The V-Trigger 2 playing bodyguard for Jesse there.
Oh, and then again, the back throw wasn't timed correctly by Jesse to continue his offense. Blarlad narrowly escaped that potential offense from Jesse.
Yes, absolutely. Blarlad also on full critical art here, so we're looking for a confirm or perhaps a read like he had last game, where he had the empty jump into critical art to punish the legs.
Abigail punch.
Yes.
Slapping him down to earth.
Oh my goodness, this damage once again.
I don't know what he's hanging him by.
An interesting breaking of the fourth wall there.
Was that 60, 65%?
Yes. A disgusting amount of damage. One of the things that always gets me about that idea too, like breaking the fourth wall, is that Abigail's head blocks the health bars. Like, wait a second. Like, is that in the foreground or the background? Is that hanging somewhere? Who's holding those? Jesse now incurred full critical art as well. He has a lot of damage conversion and or setup potential here, depending on how he decides to use his meter. Blarlad content to play it safe though.
Yeah, okay. He tried to get the punish. Oh no, but still, Blarlad, he's gonna be swinging.
Unfortunately, there we saw Jesse successfully block the sweep, but didn't get the full damage conversion off the back medium kick, and then lost it in that scramble. Had one too many short slides and punished by Blarlad. That is 1-1, folks, in our first set of our grand finals. Sorry, potential first set. Thank you. Ooh, Jesse able to convert
man,
off
it hit
that.
the tip of Abigail's hurt box. That was unfortunate.
Usually you see the opposite where they're pushed back into it. Once again, sweep paying dividends for Blarlad here.
And it's so smart too. Off of the air reset from Abigail, he's opting to go for the charge punch right after. Oh my god.
Switches to the other side. Tricky stuff here from Blarlad. Oh no,
He knows the options too. He goes for the nitro charge immediately after and just boom.
A quick and a terrifyingly quick round from Blarlad there. Really showcasing the damage potential of Abigail.
Yeah, that's an overhead. Gotta be blocking high for that one.
Strange trade. Jesse finding himself in the corner again. Let's see if he can play safely back up against the wall. Gets out with only a jab reset. Not bad. He'll take it. Blarlad, though, good at keeping up the pressure.
Why was he still grounded?
Good question. It's definitely a strange sequence. Blarlad, maybe one of the other things that I'm noticing, too, that he's doing so well at is walk blocking at just the perfect time. Oh, releases it early enough. Look at that damage.
And I like him using that rather than the other unblockable because it's a little faster. Even though you don't get like a full combo off of it, if it's just like normally hits, right? He's still pushing Dawson further to the corner, and he's still keeping within close range. So I like that idea of using that as an intimidation tool for an unblockable, rather than the lift.
Yeah, which seems to be working out for him as he's gone up 2-1 here in our grand finals.
Yeah.
He's one game away from taking it without losing a single set.
Ooh, and again, that's that same scenario from the last game.
Yep.
Where he gets knocked out of the air, and then he's charging the punch just in case, back-to-back jumps.
Plus 5.
That's stun, and that should be it.
Definitely off that one-hit command grab.
Oh no, not like this.
Input error. Could it be nerves? Jesse taking full advantage of this. Setting the bodyguard out, stopping the advancing hitbox from Abigail's moves. Blocks the sweep this time.
But no anti-airs in time, trading for Blarlad, putting him at tournament point.
Tournament point. This is happening. Blarlad making his mark on Game Realms right now.
Oh no.
What a confirm it misses,
that's
though.
too far. I was thinking, is that going to hit? I don't think it was way too far.
I didn't think it was either, but I've been wrong before. Jesse looking better this round. Nice. Blocks the sweep again. Can he get out of this pressure?
Again.
Unfortunately. Look at that damage. It's 2 moves. Stun racking up. Can Jesse get out of this?
Woo.
Trying to survive for his life. Gets on the other side. Counter hit.
Stun no longer a factor, but still, any hit can do it for Abigail still. Oh, at the tip. Gets the continuation of the combo. Wow. Plus enough for him to get the stand short out of the drill. Staying alive is Commander Jesse.
His heart must be pumping hard right now. He was in such a bad position back up against the corner with Abigail and V-Trigger. Stayed calm, teleported to the other side, and finished the round off. Again, teleporting to the other side to start off his offense.
Back into the corner. Blarlad wasn't expecting it. One more for stun.
What wherewithal to have that anti-air jab ready.
There he is. Other side. Got out of that way of the unblockable. Oh, but it's coming in hot. You weren't ready. Abigail punch. Oki after that.
Abigail going into Gear Segundo here.
Oh, and he covers. See, I think that's the kind of damage Jesse should be taking. Oh my god, not this one though.
Jesse tried to cancel.
He dropped it.
Scramble situation. Woo. Jesse can't rest on his laurels.
Nice trade. Jesse narrowly escaping the clutches of Abigail's dump truck. Now see, Jesse's a lot more proactive with his defense, or not his defense, right? His teleports when he sees the Abigail charges, because all Blarlad does to counter it is the advancing sweep.
Yep.
It's not bad at all. He's getting his damage worth, and he's pushing him towards the corner, but it minimizes the risk of getting set up for another one right after.
Completely agree. I was going to say, I think the biggest thing in that last game was Jesse's use of teleport.
Yes.
His ability to react to the unblockable situations gave him, saved him unspeakable amounts of health and gave him the life lead that Dalsum needs to make Abigail play at his pace. That was a great adaptation from Jesse. I hope he can sustain that level of RPMs you have to play at to be able to react to things with an instant teleport like that.
And I like Blarlad right out the gate, just starting off with the Nitro Charge, just no fear. Trying to establish that game is like, you know what, I don't care about your normals. Come and get me if you can.
Right.
And I'm going to change it up to jumps whenever I feel like it. Afterwards, no flip connecting after that. Crouch Fierce.
Sweep again. This is how Blarlad's gotten so much mileage. Getting in with that sweep. Has him in the corner. +5, V reversal. Get off of me.
+5 for an 8-frame normal. Come on, man. Oh, Jesus.
Harsh counter, and that'll do it.
Abigail punch.
Once again, Blarlad's found himself on tournament point.
Abigail punch, man. Hottest series on Crunchyroll.
Also fits in canon that his character would be disappointed he missed a sale at a grocery store.
Yeah.
Jesse staying just outside of the range of that sweep this time. Can't
Didn't
convert,
get to
but at
complete the
least...
combo, though. Nice anti-air. But Blarlad unfazed.
You're looking for his opportunity there. Didn't cancel into V-trigger that time.
Interesting, yeah, good note, actually. If he needs to, now is the time. Cancel. Unblockable. Again, advancing forward, gets free Oki after that. Plus. No, is he plus after that? I know he's plus after the regular ones.
I think he is. Look at this damage. Still has 1 meter to play with. Stun racking up. No, that'll do it. Okay, it was Armor Breaker. He shouldn't have enough, I don't think. What's the convert off of this? Gotta be a pixel health. He has it, Jesse. Can he stay solid here?
It's after 2 crouch shorts. You shitting me? Yo, you can command grab that far? That's...
And that will do it. That's three, yeah. That is tournament
sick.
points for Blarlad, making it a back-to-back
Command grab. That's what
command grab happened.
2
Blarlad.
crouch shorts, Blarlad? That's fucked up.
Do you want to talk to Blarlad for a bit?
You can do it if you want. I'm not. Yeah.
Up to you.
Damn it.
We're going to have Blarlad on for a little bit, just because, 1, he won the tournament, and 2, last week apparently the mic wasn't on, so we'll see if we can get his thoughts here. Blarlad, if you want to join me again just for a little bit. 1 minute. Okay, never mind. He's tired. We'll let him rest. It takes a lot of energy to win a tournament, especially one with killers in it, like Jesse and Combo Fiend and all that stuff. We might see a little bit of games from little exhibition stuff from Jesse and Vicious now on stream for you guys. But I think that's it for the tournament. I'm going to post the bracket one more time in chat for you guys. And we'll probably cut off the stream in a few minutes here. Once again, thanks to everybody who's with us. Poseidon42, Dankadias, I gave you a bit of a shout out earlier when Jesse had a cool little V-Trigger 2 setup. You were definitely the one on Twitter that I would see the most posting those V-Trigger 2 setups when AE was first coming out. Inoki Shinka, maybe that's how the right way to say it. Thanks for joining us, JCVD, of course. Killstuff fame, Kirby2ED, which I believe is the gentleman behind me. Laby1, Mid-Tier, Sand Spider, Sledge of God, Daniel, and Virgo Pros. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. If you have any questions for anyone here, I can maybe flag him down. Jesse's in the house. We've got... Who else is still with us? We've got Assad, we've got Snacks, Gamer Harry. Combo Fiend had to leave, so no questions for him. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Once again, game-realms.com see you, man. As well as Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and Twitter. My name is Neil, aka Spacing Cowboy. You can find me on Twitter at Spacing Cowboy. If you like my commentary, or if you don't, follow me and tell me how much you like or dislike it. As you can actually see here, check this out, guys. This is cool. What you're seeing on stream right now is the research portion of a commentator's job. You can see the dedication that Vicious has to this sort of thing. He's looking up. He's going to the horse's mouth. He's going to the command list of Abigail's moves to figure out what to call them and what to name them. That's good stuff. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream, please give them a follow on Twitch. Give them a follow on Twitter. And if you're in the area, come out. Definitely, we're super nice, I promise. I will say hi and talk to you for a long time if you'd like me to. Come out to the other events that Game Realms has. So it's a video game store. They have weekly I think it's weekly, like game swaps where you can trade out old games for certain things. I think it's called Valley Retro Game Swap. Yeah, I could be wrong, but you can find it on their Twitter. They post all their events. They have a weekly Vampire Savior and Plus R Accent Core Guilty Gear tournaments every Friday as well. Maybe it's just casual. I think it's tournaments. I'm wholly uneducated on that. I apologize. And starting soon, I believe on the 1st of March, there's going to be the weekly Dragon Ball Fighters tournaments here. I can't say a lot about it because I think there's still some things in development, but if you're a big fan of that game, which I think a lot of people will be because of how popular it was on Steam and the console, feel free to come out. It's a new game. I know one of the biggest fears that people have when it comes to fighting games, I guess competitive games in general, is that they're too far behind. This is a perfect opportunity. Dragon Ball Fighters came out a month ago. You're still in the new. You're at the beginning. You bought Bitcoin at $10. You're in on the ground level. So come out and play. Develop that tournament skill. A tournament skill that will help you not only in future tournaments. It's conserved across all things, but in life as well. I think it's a underrated talent to be able to stay calm under pressure, and being in a competitive environment where people are watching, where you're testing your skills against others, is a great way to practice that skill. And before I pontificate any longer, I think I will let you guys go. Thank you once again for watching. Have a nice night, and we will see you next week. Take care, guys.